Question 1. Through careful analysis of Mr. Anderson notices that employees often bypass setting measurable goals, which affects performance tracking. He wants to implement a method to standardize goal clarity in alignment with corporate objectives. What should Mr. Anderson prioritize? A. Enable goal visibility for all employees. B. Configure goals in the goal library and define goal plans. C. Assign self-assessment questionnaires to employees. D. Set up talent pools for high-potential employees. Answer. Correct answer. B. Creating and configuring goals in the goal library ensures standardized goal definitions, alignment with organizational objectives, and structured goal plans. Allowing visibility alone does not ensure consistent tracking. Questionnaires support feedback but are not central to goal clarity. Talent pools focus on succession and development, which is distinct from establishing measurable goals. Implementing goal plans enabled systematic evaluation and integration with performance management, improving accountability and transparency. Question 2. When evaluating the merits of Is Taylor wants to ensure her succession plan identifies both critical roles and potential successors. She must also track employee readiness over time. Which approach aligns best with this objective? A. Set up performance document templates to track goals. B. Create and manage succession plans including talent pools. C. Schedule regular check-ins using the Touchpoints feature. D. Assign questionnaires to assess employee satisfaction. Answer. Correct answer. D. Using questionnaires for employee feedback can inform succession planning but does not directly track readiness or identify successors. Performance templates focus on goal evaluation, not succession. Touchpoints facilitate check-ins but lack structured succession tracking. Creating and managing succession plans combined with talent pools allows identification of critical roles, mapping successors, and monitoring readiness over time in continuity and organizational resilience. Question 3. In the context of Mr. Singh observes discrepancies in employee performance ratings across departments due to inconsistent evaluation criteria. He seeks a configuration solution that ensures uniformity. What should he implement? A. Configure profile rating models with consistent criteria. B. Assign development goals in talent pools. C. Enable cloud infrastructure integration with HR modules. D. Schedule regular touchpoints for feedback sessions. Answer. Correct answer. A. Profile rating models define standardized evaluation scales and criteria promoting consistency across departments. Assigning development goals supports growth but does not enforce uniform rating. Cloud infrastructure enables system operation but does not correct evaluation discrepancies. Touchpoints enhance communication but cannot standardize evaluation metrics. Using rating models ensures fair performance assessments aligned with organizational objectives. Question 4. Based on the information Is Lopez wants to design a questionnaire that provides numerical scoring for employee competency assessment. Which method will most accurately achieve her goal? A. Use multiple scoring options including weighted scoring and numeric scales. B. Assign goals directly from the goal library. C. Configure performance document templates for manager feedback. D. Create succession plans for high potential employees. Answer. Correct answer. C. Performance document templates facilitate qualitative and quantitative feedback but do not inherently produce numerical scoring for competencies. Assigning goals supports tracking but not scoring. Succession plans focus on talent identification, not assessment scoring. Using scoring-enabled questionnaires with weighted or numeric scales ensures accurate measurement of competencies, enabling analytics for training, and performance evaluations. Question 5. Considering the evidence Mr. Patel notices his organization lacks a structured way to review talent across multiple departments, he needs a system that aggregates talent data for strategic workforce planning. What should he implement? A. Configure talent review templates and dashboards. B. Enable employee self-assessments for personal development. C. Set up performance objectives for each worker individually. D. Create goal plans in the goal library. Answer. Correct answer. A. Talent review templates and dashboards consolidate data from multiple departments, highlighting high potential employees, succession readiness, and development needs. Self-assessments provide individual insight but lack strategic aggregation. Individual performance objectives track tasks but do not provide organizational-level talent analysis. Goal plans guide performance but are unrelated to comprehensive talent review analytics. Question 6. Under the assumption that ISCHEN wants employees to track their progress and update managers regularly without overloading administrative work, which configuration approach best addresses this? A. Implement scheduled check-ins using the Oracle Touchpoints feature. B. Assign development goals within talent pools. C. Configure succession plans for critical roles. D. Enable cloud infrastructure performance analytics. Answer. Correct answer. D. Cloud infrastructure analytics provides system-level insights but does not directly support routine employee manager check-ins. Assigning development goals or configuring succession plans supports growth and planning but lacks day-to-day interaction facilitation. Oracle Touchpoints specifically enables structured, scheduled interactions for progress updates and feedback, reducing administrative burden while maintaining engagement and transparency. Question 7. To what degree does ISTA Ramirez face challenges in ensuring performance evaluation processes capture both quantitative and qualitative metrics across diverse roles? Which configuration ensures comprehensive coverage? A. Create and manage performance document templates with defined sections. B. Schedule check-ins exclusively via touchpoints. C. Assign goals from the goal library only. D. Conduct annual talent review sessions manually. Answer. Correct answer. C. Performance document templates enable structured evaluation but cannot alone integrate quantitative and qualitative metrics without proper goal alignment. Touchpoints are useful for communication, not for full evaluation coverage. Annual manual reviews are not scalable or comprehensive. Assigning goals from the goal library ensures measurable objectives are linked to evaluation templates, combining qualitative feedback with quantitative targets across roles, enhancing completeness and fairness. Question 8. In light of recent developments, Kumar observes a need for a standardized set of questions for competency assessments, allowing reuse across teams while maintaining consistency. What should she implement? A. Develop a question library and configure reusable templates. B. Assign talent pool memberships to key employees. C. Set up performance objectives without predefined templates. D. Enable cloud analytics for ad hoc survey analysis. Answer. Correct answer. B. A question library enables consistency and reusability in assessments, while reusable templates allow structured deployment. Talent pool membership supports succession and development, not assessment standardization. Performance objectives without templates lack structure for uniform evaluation. Cloud analytics is useful for insights but does not create reusable content. Standardized question libraries stream competency assessment while maintaining comparability. Question 9. From a practical standpoint, ISTA White wants to ensure employees' development goals influence succession planning and performance evaluations simultaneously. Which approach best achieves this? A. Integrate development goals into talent pools and performance documents. B. Assign check-ins via Oracle Touchpoints only. C. Create separate goal plans unrelated to performance templates. D. Configure only succession plan metrics without employee goals. Answer. Correct answer. C. Integrating development goals into talent pools and performance documents ensures alignment of individual growth with organizational planning, providing actionable insight for promotions and succession. Touchpoints support communication but not systemic alignment. Separate goal plans without integration fail to influence performance evaluation and succession. Succession metrics alone do not drive personal development or achievement. Effective integration ensures a coherent talent strategy. Question 10. While examining, IS Rivera notices inconsistent employee progress tracking, making it difficult to analyze performance trends over time. Which configuration should she implement to standardize monitoring? A. Configure performance objectives and document templates with workflow integration. B. Assign self-assessment questionnaires only. C. Create ad hoc talent review meetings without templates. D. Enable cloud infrastructure alerts for performance metrics. Answer. Correct answer. D. Configuring performance objectives and template supports evaluation but may not ensure trend consistency across time without automated monitoring. Self-assessments are voluntary and may lack comparability. Ad hoc meetings are irregular and do not standardize progress tracking. Cloud infrastructure alerts combined with workflow enable real-time, automated monitoring of employee performance trends, ensuring consistent, timely insights and facilitating data-driven decisions for management and HR teams. Question 11. From the perspective of Is, Bennett notices that employees rarely update their goals after initial assignment, which leads to outdated performance metrics. What is the best way to ensure dynamic goal tracking? A. Implement scheduled check-ins using Oracle touchpoints. B. Assign employees to talent pools. C. Configure performance document templates only. D. Set up cloud analytics alerts without workflow integration. Answer. Correct answer. A. Scheduled check-ins via Oracle touchpoints enable employees and managers to review and update goals regularly, ensuring alignment with evolving priorities. Assigning talent pools focuses on succession rather than dynamic goal tracking. Performance document templates alone track goals statically, not actively. Cloud analytics alerts without workflow integration provide data but cannot enforce timely updates. Touchpoints structured, actionable interactions that drive goal accountability and continuous performance monitoring. Question 12. While examining, Mr. Clark wants to assess potential successors for critical roles using a structured approach. Which step will provide the most actionable insights? A. Create and manage succession plans with defined talent pools. B. Enable ad hoc employee surveys on satisfaction. C. Assign individual performance goals only. D. Configure cloud infrastructure alerts for system performance. Answer. Correct answer. B. Succession plans with talent pools provide strategic mapping of roles and successors. Ad hoc surveys on satisfaction can inform engagement and retention but do not directly identify readiness or suitability for succession. Individual performance goals support evaluation but lack comprehensive organizational insights. Cloud infrastructure alerts monitor system metrics, not talent readiness. Structured succession planning, including defined talent pools, provides actionable insight into potential successors and readiness levels. Question 13. Considering the evidence, Is Davis needs to standardize performance evaluation across different departments with varied roles? Which approach ensures both fairness and consistency? A. Configure profile rating models with uniform criteria and scales. B. Schedule check-ins exclusively via touchpoints. C. Assign development goals only in talent pools. D. Create separate goal plans for each employee without templates. Answer. Correct answer. A. Profile rating models standardize criteria and scales across departments, promoting fair, objective evaluation. Touchpoints enhance communication but do not standardize evaluations. Development goals in talent pools focus on career growth, not consistent assessment. Individual goal plans without templates can introduce subjective variation. Using uniform rating models ensures comparability across roles, reducing bias and aligning evaluation with organizational expectations. Question 14. Given the circumstances, Mr. Thompson wants to measure competencies numerically and track progress over time. Which method is most appropriate? A. Use weighted scoring in questionnaires with numeric scales. B. Assign check-ins via Oracle touchpoints only. C. Configure succession plans for high potential employees. D. Create goal plans without integrating performance templates. Answer. Correct answer. B. Weighted scoring in questionnaires is the correct method for quantifying competencies. Touchpoints support qualitative feedback but cannot generate numeric scoring. Succession plans track potential, not competency measurement. Goal plans without performance template integration fail to capture structured assessment over time. Using weighted numeric scoring ensures accurate evaluation, facilitates comparison, and supports data development decisions across the workforce. Question 15. In the context of Is Wilson observes that performance evaluation forms often lack alignment with development goals, reducing actionable feedback. What should she prioritize? A. Integrate development goals into performance documents and talent pools. B. Assign questionnaires for employee satisfaction surveys only. C. Configure cloud infrastructure alerts for workflow monitoring. D. Schedule ad hoc check-ins without templates. Answer. Correct answer. C. Integrating development goals into performance documents ensures feedback drives actionable employee growth. Satisfaction surveys provide indirect insights but do not link evaluations to development. Cloud alerts monitor system or workflow anomalies but are not designed to align evaluation with goals. Ad hoc check-ins lack structure. Proper integration of development goals into performance documents and talent pools ensures evaluations are meaningful, measurable, and tied to career progression objectives. Question 16. Through the lens of ISTA, Ahmed wants to reuse validated competency questions across multiple teams to ensure consistency and reduce effort. What is the best approach? A. Develop a question library with reusable templates. B. Assign employees to different talent pools randomly. C. Configure individual performance objectives without templates. D. Enable cloud infrastructure analytics for ad hoc feedback. Answer. Correct answer. D. A question library with reusable templates ensures consistent competency assessment, minimizes duplication, and maintains standardized evaluation across teams. Random talent pool assignment does not ensure meaningful reuse. Individual objectives without templates lack standardized assessment metrics. Cloud analytics can provide insights but does not structure or standardize question usage. Using a centralized question library is best practice for repeatable and reliable evaluation processes. Question 17. When faced with Is Rodriguez notices that talent reviews across departments are fragmented, making high potential identification inconsistent. How can she ensure structured and comprehensive analysis? A. Configure talent review templates and dashboards. B. Assign development goals in goal plans only. C. Enable touchpoints check-ins without templates. D. Monitor cloud alerts for HR workflow efficiency. Answer. Correct answer. A. Talent review templates and dashboards consolidate employee data, track performance, identify high potential employees, and enable cross-departmental comparison. Assigning goals alone does not provide aggregated talent insights. Touchpoints facilitate communication but not structured review. Cloud alerts monitor workflow efficiency but do not provide evaluative insight. Templates and dashboards are central to informed, strategic talent decisions and succession planning. Question 18. To what extent does ISTA Lewis want to ensure that performance metrics capture both qualitative and quantitative aspects across diverse roles? Which configuration achieves this best? A. Create and manage performance document templates with defined sections. B. Schedule check-ins only via touchpoints. C. Assign goals without templates. D. Configure succession plans without development goal integration. Answer. Correct answer. B. Structured performance document templates provide consistent evaluation, but without integration of measurable goals, they may miss quantitative data. Check-ins alone cannot ensure comprehensive tracking across all roles. Assigning goals without templates introduces variability and reduces comparability. Succession plans focus on potential and readiness rather than current performance metrics. Templates with properly integrated metrics, both quantitative and qualitative, ensure holistic and fair assessment. Question 19. With respect to Is Taylor wants to ensure employees are continuously aware of goal expectations and progress. Which approach provides the most effective and low administrative burden solution? A. Implement scheduled touchpoints for check-ins and updates. B. Assign goals within talent pools only. C. Create separate goal plans without integration. D. Enable cloud analytics for automated tracking only. Answer. Correct answer. C. Scheduled touchpoints provide structured communication, feedback, and monitoring of goal progress, minimizing administrative overhead. Assigning goals within talent pools supports development but does not enforce continuous progress tracking. Separate goal plans without integration reduce visibility and actionable feedback. Cloud analytics provide data but require manual interpretation. Effective combination of touchpoints. Integrated goal management drives continuous alignment and employee engagement. Question 20. Throughout the course of Mr. O'Connor observes inconsistent progress tracking, making it difficult to evaluate development plan effectiveness. What should he implement? A. Configure performance objectives and document templates with workflow integration. B. Assign self-assessment questionnaires only. C. Conduct talent review meetings manually without templates. D. Enable cloud infrastructure alerts for automated monitoring. Answer. Correct answer. D. Performance objectives and document templates standardize evaluation but cannot ensure automated, real-time tracking. Self-assessments are voluntary and inconsistent. Manual meetings are irregular and lack systematic tracking. Cloud infrastructure alerts automate monitoring, ensuring consistent oversight of employee progress, highlighting delays or deviations, and enabling timely interventions. Automated monitoring supports data-driven decision-making and enhances overall effectiveness of development programs. Question 21. As illustrated by is Nguyen notices that managers often provide inconsistent feedback due to unclear evaluation guidelines. How should she standardize performance feedback while maintaining flexibility? A. Configure profile rating models with clear evaluation criteria and rating scales. B. Assign employees to multiple talent pools. C. Create goal plans without template sections. D. Enable cloud infrastructure alerts only. Answer. Correct answer. A. Profile rating models define uniform evaluation criteria and rating scales, ensuring consistency while allowing role-specific flexibility. Talent pools focus on succession planning rather than feedback standardization. Goal plans without template sections lack structure, reducing comparability. Cloud alerts provide system monitoring but do not guide evaluation. Clear rating models improve transparency, reduce bias, help managers provide constructive, consistent feedback aligned with organizational objectives. Question 22. Given the circumstances, Mr. Ortiz wants to ensure that employee development goals are effectively linked to succession planning decisions. Which approach achieves this? A. Assign development goals into talent pools and link to performance documents. B. Schedule check-ins via touchpoints only. C. Configure cloud infrastructure without goal integration. D. Enable ad hoc satisfaction surveys only. Answer. Correct answer. B. Assigning development goals into talent pools linked to performance documents ensures alignment between individual growth and succession planning, providing actionable insight. Check-ins alone facilitate feedback but do not formally integrate development with succession. Cloud infrastructure without integration cannot track progress. Satisfaction surveys offer indirect information but do not systematically inform succession. Integration ensures strategic alignment between talent development and organizational readiness. Question 23. In the context of Is Parker needs a method to evaluate employee competencies quantitatively while also capturing qualitative feedback, which solution is most appropriate? A. Use weighted numeric scoring in competency questionnaires. B. Assign employees to talent pools only. C. Configure separate goal plans without templates. D. Enable cloud infrastructure monitoring without workflow integration. Answer. Correct answer. C. Weighted scoring in competency questionnaires allows quantitative assessment but does not inherently capture structured qualitative feedback. Talent pools organize employees for succession planning, not evaluation. Separate goal plans without templates fail to standardize measurement or feedback. Cloud monitoring alone cannot evaluate competencies. Properly designed templates integrating scoring and qualitative sections and comprehensive assessment, ensuring both numeric and descriptive insights for employee development and decision-making. Question 24. From multiple perspectives, Hughes observes the performance evaluations are inconsistent because managers interpret rating scales differently. Which configuration addresses this issue effectively? A. Configure performance document templates with defined sections and rating guidance. B. Schedule touchpoints only for feedback sessions. C. Assign goals to employees without template integration. D. Enable cloud analytics without workflow setup. Answer. Correct answer. D. Templates with defined sections and rating guidance standardize evaluation structure and clarify rating expectations. Touchpoints support communication but do not enforce consistency in evaluation. Assigning goals alone does not provide unified interpretation of rating scales. Cloud analytics without workflow setup monitors performance metrics but cannot guide managers in evaluation interpretation. Structured templates, embedded guidance improve reliability, fairness, and comparability across departments. Question 25. While analyzing is Bennett wants to track employee goal progress over time and identify deviations from planned objectives. What is the most efficient approach? A. Implement scheduled touchpoints with workflow-linked updates. B. Assign development goals only in talent pools. C. Configure succession plans without goal integration. D. Enable cloud infrastructure monitoring for system performance only. Answer. Correct answer. A. Scheduled touchpoints with workflow-linked updates allow managers and employees to review, update, and track goals systematically, identifying deviations quickly. Talent pools focus on succession and development rather than active progress tracking. Succession plans without integration cannot monitor current goal completion. Cloud infrastructure monitoring supports system metrics but does not track goal achievement. Touchpoints combine. Workflow integration ensures real-time progress, insight, and accountability. Question 26. Through careful analysis of Wilson notices that the organization's talent review process lacks standardization across departments, making high potential identification difficult. Which approach ensures consistency? A. Configure talent review templates and dashboards for cross-department comparison. B. Assign individual goals only without templates. C. Enable ad hoc employee surveys without structured review. D. Monitor cloud infrastructure alerts exclusively. Answer. Correct answer. B. Templates and dashboards consolidate talent data, standardize metrics, and allow structured comparison across departments, ensuring fair identification of high-potential employees. Assigning goals without templates introduces variability and reduces comparability. Ad hoc surveys are inconsistent and do not enforce systematic evaluation. Cloud alerts monitor system performance but do not standardize talent review. Structured templates and dashboards support informed, objective, and actionable talent management decisions. Question 27. Based on the information, Chang wants to ensure that employees' development goals are continuously aligned with performance evaluations and succession plans. Which configuration achieves this? A. Integrate development goals into talent pools and performance documents. B. Assign goals only in goal plans without linking to performance documents. C. Schedule touchpoints without goal plan integration. D. Enable cloud infrastructure alerts for monitoring employee progress only. Answer. Correct answer. C. Integration of development goals into talent pools and performance documents ensures that employee growth informs evaluations and succession planning, driving strategic alignment. Goals in isolated plans without integration fail to influence broader performance or succession metrics. Touchpoints without integration enhance communication but do not ensure systematic alignment. Cloud alerts monitor progress but cannot development, evaluation, and succession. Proper integration ensures holistic talent management and actionable insights. Question 20. In an effort to, Lee notices that employee feedback through questionnaires is inconsistent and lacks actionable scoring. How should he address this issue? A. Use structured questionnaires with weighted scoring and numeric scales. B. Assign development goals only. C. Configure succession plans without assessment integration. D. Schedule ad hoc check-ins without templates. Answer. Correct answer. D. Structured questionnaires with weighted scoring and numeric scales standardize responses and provide actionable metrics for assessment. Assigning development goals alone does not ensure consistent feedback or scoring. Succession plans without integration cannot quantify competencies. Ad hoc check-ins lack structured measurement. Well-designed questionnaires allow organizations to reliably assess competencies, support analytics, and inform development or succession decisions with objective data. Question 29. Considering the evidence, Robinson wants to improve manager adherence to performance evaluation best practices across multiple departments. Which approach provides the most comprehensive support? A. Configure profile rating models with clear criteria, guidance, and training. B. Assign employees to talent pools only. C. Create separate goal plans without template integration. D. Enable cloud infrastructure monitoring only. Answer. Correct answer. A. Profile rating models with clearly defined criteria, embedded guidance, and training materials ensure managers consistently apply evaluation best practices across departments. Talent pools alone focus on succession, not evaluation adherence. Separate goal plans without templates lack structured guidance for managers. Cloud monitoring tracks metrics but does not enforce standardized evaluation practices. Rating models. Guidance enhance fairness, reliability, and compliance with performance management standards. Question 30. Throughout the course of Istacata notices that employee progress tracking is irregular and lacks visibility for leadership. Which solution best addresses this challenge? A. Configure performance objectives and document templates with workflow integration. B. Assign self-assessment questionnaires only. C. Conduct talent review meetings manually without templates. D. Enable cloud infrastructure alerts for automated progress monitoring. Answer. Correct answer. B. Configuring performance objectives and document templates with workflow integration ensures systematic tracking and standardization. Self-assessment questionnaires alone rely on employee initiative and may lack comparability. Manual talent review meetings are inconsistent and labor-intensive. Cloud infrastructure alerts automate monitoring but may miss context-specific insights. Combining structured templates with workflow leaders to track progress, identify gaps, and take timely corrective actions, improving organizational performance oversight.